So, came to learn the ways of the driving. Obviously very subjective, because I know my opinions might have people who disagree. People I'd imagine would agree, but I know there's a lot of people who won't. To make the roads a better place. Alright? Listen, this is kind of a PSA to all drivers. Not new, not old, not middle. Alright? Because listen, just because you're driven since the 1900s doesn't mean you aren't doing what some young people doing, or you aren't making mistakes, or just because you've driven for like 30 years, that could mean anything. Alright? Just because you never got in a crash, okay. You could be driving perfectly, someone hits you, car crash, alright? Be your fault, not your fault. I don't want you nothing. And obviously, just because you're new at driving doesn't mean you're a bad driver. You're like, oh, you're inexperienced. You don't know things, right? That's what the older people tend to say. Listen, man, people learn at different levels. People learn faster than others, So just a general PSA type of thing. The older people, I noticed they drive slow. I mean, I may be talking about like the freaking grandmas, all right? But listen, I be seeing the young people drive scared. Like, when they got the stickers, new drivers, hey, they be driving slow too, all right? So I'm kind of just trying to cover everything, basically, to what personally I feel is kind of the gold standard, the fundamentals people should be following. So this is mainly in regards to highway speeds, highway driving, whatever, because that's where really I feel like all the complaint towards driving is. That's where my complaints are, not really back roads, regular street. They're called city driving, highway focus. So right now, the best way to kick us off talking about highway speeds. You do have a speed limit, obviously. Most speed limits that I've seen is on the low 150s, high ends. It's very rare, but 70s, usually 65. We're talking 50 to 55. That's the paper, though. On paper, that's the speed limit, right? Hear me out. All right. Ain't nobody driving the damn speed limit. Everyone's going 10 to like 25 over. Come on. If you drive, you know it's true. Nobody does it. Even cops sure as hell don't do it, but they, you get tickets for going over, right? This kind of goes into the topic of lanes, but if the speed limit is a 50, you're going to have to be pushing a little, we talking like 60, 65, right? Like 5 to 15 over. That's kind of where people tend to be at. If you doing the exact speed limit, man, you're gonna have to hit that pedal. I don't know what you're doing. You driving a little too slow for everybody? Am I lying? I don't know. All right. And if you're going under the speed limit, yeah, you get the hell off the highway. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've seen it not too often, but there's those people out there. Going under the speed limit, I feel like is more of a topic for back roads, city streets. If you going that slow, man, you get a pass. Let's get into lane. Usually out here we got 3 lanes. The left lane, middle lane, right lane. Most people, if I'm being honest, most people should. And I say should or need because people don't do it. People don't use the lanes. I notice a lot of drivers, they kind of driving stinks. All right, I like driving. It's funny, I'm saying it stinks, but I like to drive. But there is everyone always says people ruin it, but I feel like a lot of people don't have any substance to what they're saying, because I've heard the people around me, they talk, and I'm like, man, you saying one thing, but when you driving this, I be saying things, you know what I mean? Hey, just driving stinks, but together we gonna make this better. All right, listen, hear me out. You gotta apply this. All right, so let's get back into lane. Either you gotta be in the middle. Yeah, middle lane. I would honestly say, yeah, most people should be in the middle lane. That's really the lane. If you're not exiting and you ain't going too fast, where else you gotta be? Middle lane. Boom. Sit right there. Because you got people coming into the highway on the right lanes, and then you got the left lane. People going fast. People call that the speed lane. I mean, obviously on paper it's not. That's not the speed lane. That's the passing lane. But people treat it as the speed lane. If you're going fast, you're gonna be in the left lane usually. It's also the passing lane. So if you ain't passing nobody, get the hell out of the way. All right, please. I see all the time. Oh my Jesus, every damn day. Left lane, campers, hoggers, whatever the people call them today, something like that. Left lane campers. Get the hell to the right, please. Especially if you're going slow. If you ain't passing nobody, why the hell you in the damn left lane? And the problem is, cops aren't ticketing people for hogging up and impeding traffic. That's a charge, right? Or a ticket. Impeding traffic. Cops ain't doing it. They see you in left lane going slow. Hey, he's all right. No, get out. You're done. It's very rare, but I've seen a video. cop pulling someone over for left lane, and then the guy, he's like, oh, what? Man, $500. Boom, hit him with that. And the more people get ticketed for doing that, less people will do it. Just like speeding, you know, people are obviously scared to speed. It's funny because people speed anyway, but, you know, obviously if there's a cop, I'm not going to be speeding. Or just in general, I'm not going to be in the left lane if I ain't passing, man. Come on. All right. So that's kind of left lane where my stance is. It's just all the time out here, people, I feel like that's another reason why there's traffic. If people knew how to use the damn lanes, there would be traffic, realistically. Because people ain't passing left lane. They actually be going slower than the other lanes. That's crazy. How the fast lane over the slow lane for no damn reason. It's annoying. Then on top of not passing people, like I said, they're going slower than the other two lanes. So you got people all the way on the right going faster. But I notice a lot of people in the left lane, they don't move. So they'll be following the car in front of them. And it's like, why you not passing, man? I've never seen it, but apparently you're not supposed to pass on the right. But listen, man, literally like every time I drive, I run into someone who ain't moving, man, I'm going around. I don't care, right, left, I'm going around. I'm sorry. It really goes into like driving etiquette. You should drive how you, you know, the saying, treat others how you want to be treated. Okay. So if you don't want to get, if I'm in the left lane, I'm passing people and I see someone in front of me. I would want them to just slide over, come back in. Well, I mean, if you're not passing over, just get out the way, man. I'm sorry. But I'm going to do the same thing, too. If I see someone behind me coming fast, so I'm like, oh, shoot, he got it. Let me get out of his way. He want to do his thing. All right, he go ahead. If you see someone coming, get out the way, man. You know, things like on the highway, when someone's trying to come in, you could, I mean, honestly, it's not even they're the ones who got to yield. So honestly, it's up to them to find their way in. But hey, I mean, sometimes you could see they're not going to make it. Let them in, man. Come on. Well, I hate when people like, you know, try to purposely block you. It's like, come on, man. What we doing right now? Little things like it just because it's like logic to the left lane doesn't mean it has to be the left lane all the time. So like, say you're all the way in the right lane. I see this all the time. It'd be pissing me off. There'll be, say we're in traffic, right? Boom. We're 3 lanes. Traffic. There'd be the 2 left lanes, or the left lane, middle lane. They'd be packed as hell. And then I'll look over to the right lane, and I'll see the biggest gap. And I'm like, why is nobody taking that? And why is the guy in the right lane not going up, man? Come on. You're holding up traffic. Like, I get it. You know, the other lanes are supposed to be going the fast lane. And that's another thing. The slow lane is supposed to be the right lane. But just because that's the case, like, you'll see the signs. Oh, slower traffic, something right, like be in the right sign. Nobody does that. I don't understand. That's another thing that be pissing me off and why traffic be happening. Because nobody follows the damn signs, alright? The only sign people want to follow, speed limit. So, if you see slower traffic, keep right. I think that's exactly it. Get the hell to the right. You should not be in traffic and just sitting there. You gotta be hyper aware. They always tell you when you learn in school, hyper focus. You gotta be checking your mirrors. Gotta be defensive driving. There you go. So honestly, you should be doing that. What happened to defensive driving? If people are doing stuff, you gotta react to it. So there's people in the left lane going slow. Just go around, man. Cause people tend to follow you. Cause I sometimes I'll be driving and I'll do a move and then people start doing the same thing. Like if left lane's hog, I go on right side, speed up, and then I'm like, oh, now you guys want to do it. It's like, let's see, what do you do when someone's behind you going fast? What do you do? I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. Yep, 3, 4, 5. All right, you answered. Hey man, if someone's going faster than you, get out the way. Okay, let's say there's many examples where this is not such a black and white answer. We're in 2 lanes, right? You're in the right lane. Path in front of you is clear. Left lane, there's traffic, but some guy, he's driving fast, and he's like, he clearly wants to go. You doing your speed, you know, in the right lane, you're chilling. You're not in the passing lane, so you're good. While you don't have to move out the way or nothing, it's just, come on, it's driver etiquette. If someone's clearly trying to pass you, what's the harm in letting him get past you, man? Come on. Just speed up so he could get around you, all right? Listen, all you gotta do is a little bit. I know sometimes it's like some people aren't satisfied, and it'd be like that. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be doing that. I'd be like, you driving slow as hell, but come on, man. Imagine you're in that situation, you're trying to pass. What do you want the driver to do? You should do the same thing, all right? What do you do when someone's going in your lane? So let's say like someone, your right lane, someone in the left lane, it decides to go in front of you. Whether that be like really close or really you know, just someone goes in your lane. Do not hit your brakes, all right? All the damn time, people hitting their brakes for no damn reason. That's another reason why there's traffic, because why you driving so scared, man? All right? Let the other people do what they're doing. Obviously, if they're like brake checking you for whatever reason, or if they're going crazy, obviously you got to react. But in most cases, just don't hit your brakes. Just keep doing what you're doing. Let them do their thing, all right? It's not that serious. I don't know why people drive so scared. They hit their brakes at any chance. There'll be no cars in front of them, and they're hitting the damn brakes, all right? It's like, come on, what you doing? You're making I guess, also driver etiquette. You want other drivers to know what you're doing, all right? So if you're doing these moves, you don't want to be like, you don't want the other drivers to be like, what the hell is this guy doing, all right? When you're going into the highway, you are supposed to speed up. All the time, I see people driving slow as hell. Like, the point, it's designed like a runway, all right? So you're coming into the highway. Imagine you're trying to get in the highway. It's a 65. Why are you going 45 trying to enter? You're going to get rear-ended the moment you enter the highway. That is meant to speed up. You're supposed to match traffic. Actually, you should be going a little faster than traffic, so you can find your way in easier. Like, you know, say like 65. Let's hit the 70, 72. Boom, to get in, find your spot, and then, okay, you slow down to whatever speed you want to do. But it's not like the runway. Speed, all right? Stop hitting the brakes. That actually reminded me about the lane switching. If you are switching lanes, do not hit your brakes, all right? Unless you need to, obviously. But you got to think about the driver behind you. If I'm going in front of someone and hitting their brakes, now they got to brake. Now then everybody behind them got to brake. Especially if you don't have to. If the car in front of you isn't braking, why are you braking, man? Like, just find your speed. Coast. A lot of people don't know how to coast. I don't know why. Just let the car move when you're not doing nothing, all right? So if you're switching lanes, don't hit the brakes. You can hit the gas if you need to, but unless that person's slowing down, do not slow down. How it is, a lot of people will see you and they get scared. So it's like you go in front of them and you're like slightly under a car length distance and they're braking, freaking flashing the lights, honking. It's like, man, relax. I got this. I'm in my flow state. I do my thing. It's not as dangerous as you think. Obviously, it also depends on your car. There's a lot of people who, they're not in fast cars trying to do that, and it's not really working out, man. All right, I like to move. I'm not afraid to move. I feel like a lot of people why there's traffic and people drive slow, they're scared to move and they're scared to drive fast. Just do your thing. I'm doing my thing. It's like, okay, so say you see someone going crazy in the lanes. Most of the time, do not move. Do not do anything. Do not brake. Don't change lanes. Because honestly, I feel like it's easier to cut up when people are not, they're like, let the cutting up person do their thing. All right? If they hit you, it's their fault, right? You get the insurance check, you good. I see it when I drive, like, say I'm trying to go around someone after, like, they're not moving. And then, the moment I want to move, then they start to go too. So now I gotta, like, swerve back into the left lane. You know what I mean? This is kind of open discussion. I kind of want feedback, and this was not planned, so I didn't have, like, a script. I literally have a notepad open with some notes, basically. I kind of want to use this to show what people, like, show people where I'm at when because I want to post these East Coast driving videos and just show what happens when I'm driving, type of thing. So this is kind of, if people see this video, they can kind of know where I'm coming from in those videos, you know what I mean? We'll see this, and, you know, obviously I know people are going to disagree, but, you know, open discussion. Let's talk about it. We go back and forth talking about each other and showing where both sides. I see you. Let's do our thing. Come on.